G'day guys, welcome to Scotch Down Under. I'm Ken.
I'm the cue ball.
And I'm Carly.
And it's Campbeltown time.
Ding, 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 ding,
Glen
ding,
Scotia
ding.
Double Cask. This is their level entry. So this is the double cask, so it's finished in some lovely sherry, and it's non-chill filtered. I'm not sure if it's got colouring on it, doesn't say, but most of the Glen Scotia stuff is non-chill filtered, natural coloured. This one is their NAS 46%. So the other non-aged in their base lineup is the Victoriana, which is delicious, and then obviously you got the 10 and the 12 and the 15 and a bunch of awesome expressions from Glen
And a
Scotia.
bunch of small batch limited releases. And
Yep,
things
yeah,
as
and
well,
the
and-
Campbeltown Festival releases, and yeah. We'll get onto that one later on, but yeah, that one's pretty amazing. This originally came out in 2015. Their standard release. And you've never tried a Campbeltown before, have you?
No.
Nope. Well, you're about to. Be interested in seeing what you think of it, because yeah, I'm a bit of a fan.
Yes, I
I
know.
love that Campbeltown funk.
I think there's a few Campbeltown funks on that shelf.
There is a few Campbeltown funks behind us.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
just a couple.
Yes.
Campbeltown is way down south, like we said in our current episode, was the epicenter of Scotch whisky.
For some time.
For a very long time, and there was 30 odd distilleries there until the late 1800s, early 1900s, when pretty much a whole bunch of stuff happened and Speyside pretty much took over, and these guys went, well, not these guys, but Campbeltown pretty much ceased to exist. But Glen Scotia and Springbank were the only ones out of all those 30 odd distilleries to survive to modern day.
Springbank.
Yeah, sorry, Springbank. Yeah, I fumbled my speech a little bit there. I'm not drunk yet.
You know I'm always going to pick you up on it.
Yeah, so Springbank. You cursed me. Springbank and Glen Scotia were the only two. There was another one, but they ended up closing down. And like most distilleries, these guys had mothballed and closed down and changed hands every 5 seconds.
So don't mention the war.
Yeah, closed down for the wall and the Barty shortage and etc.
Probably had a fire.
Yeah, probably had a fire all too. But they still have their original warehouse and then their mash tun and a bunch of other stuff from the 1830s, which is pretty damn cool.
That they're actually still using, is the coolest part about it. It's
Yep.
not part of the visitor experience. They're
No.
actually still using it. And
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That is awesome. So 1832, these guys were established. These guys are only a very small little distillery, and they're actually, their sister company is another one that I really like, on the bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond.
Yep, Loch Lomond. And I think it was in 1999,
Yep.
when the sister company, they pretty much came under the one house. And then a couple of years ago, pretty much a Chinese conglomerate bought them out, and now they own them. So they're pushing out to the Chinese market. But most of this stuff it's very small production. Like
As
all
long
the
as they
Campbeltown.
don't change things as such, as long as they maintain their traditions and don't try and do too much weird shit with the whiskey.
Well,
I really don't care who owns it.
Yeah. I'm in exactly the same boat. And what Campbeltown and these guys have been doing, it's thumbs up for me. They're doing some really good stuff. They seem to have really nice aesthetic on their packaging. Their packaging has a nice aesthetic.
It's real party.
It's a really,
It's a drunken party. We haven't drunk much.
I mean, this is real old school painting style of one of the ships in there in the harbour, and then when you open it up, I just love this. That is awesome. So you got like the harbour, and it's
That is-
etched onto the bottle.
It is so classy.
Yep, so close.
I love the cream colour with the gold highlights.
Yep, it's very, very fancy, and all of their stuff has a nice presentation. And the logo itself is nice and gold and embossed onto the box as well. Yep.
And it definitely stands out.
Nice and shiny, double cask embossed on there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, very, 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 very shiny. I like it. That didn't land.
No, it did not.
We'll fix that in a second. Very tall, slender bottles. Ow. Well, I want to get into this one because
You want to get Funky Town?
yeah, I want to get some Funky Town.
You need some Funky Town. Not Funky.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, straight away.
Funky Town.
No. For me, straight away, there's that rich, dark, dried fruit.
Yep. Like we talked in the previous episode about the fruitcake, this has got fruitcake all day. Yeah.
That's a big punchy
That's a
fruit
big
cake.
smack in the face of. Whoa.
Funky fruit.
That's some Christmas
that's
cake
major-
and pudding all in one.
That's major funky fruit marinated right there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that smells really
But then you got that delicious Pedro Menez just wafting all the way through there. It's nice.
dark chocolatey smell.
More chocolate, do you smell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's definitely some dark chocolate in there.
So finished in mature American oak and then Pedro Menez sherry cask.
Oh, God, that's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those ones that you could just sit there and sniff it all night, not even bother taking a sip, and you'd just be quite happy.
It's got a bourbon
So
smell to it.
You can't drink all of this. You need to save some for once my sinus is cleared up.
Oh, don't worry about this. This will never be off the shelf, mate. This is
Yeah.
going to be a staple.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
It's like a hint of bourbon to it.
Well, they could with American cask coming through.
Could be.
Yeah, I can see what you mean by that.
But for me, the spice is quite subtle.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. There was
And there's a little,
a little bit of
of
melon.
some citrus zest,
Yes.
and even a bit of rind.
And I
Yep.
smell the white pepper again.
No, I'm not really getting that.
Yeah, I'm not getting too much pepper. I'm getting the funky bits. A good Campbeltown funk. What you might describe as a wet dog or cardboard or any of that.
A wet dog smell.
Or Dunnage Warehouse.
No, I can't get the funky dog's wet smell.
You know, wait till you taste it, you might get it on the palate, and then you might get it through your nose.
No, okay.
Yeah, it's in there. So speaking of that,
Yeah, it's more
Ching-ching.
more sort of wet hay for me
yeah, yep, wet hay, yep.
rather than wet dog.
Here goes Funky Town.
Yeah,
Told ya.
there it is.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of warmth and spice and a little bit of pepper. But then it's like, you can go now. Here comes the fruit and the funk
And more fruit.
and more fruit.
Yep.
And then the sweet coming through after that.
Yep. And it's not only dark fruits, like I get raspberries and blackberries and
Oh, it's
blueberries.
it's an amalgamation.
Yeah, it's just a big punnet of fruit. It's delicious. Now that really
It is.
opens up on the nose.
There's a lot of rich flavours, but there's complexity in that.
Yep. Not bad, is it?
No, not bad at all. But I can't get a wet, funky taste.
No, I said you could interpret it with the Campbeltown
No.
funk, like you've said, because you said wet dog before.
Oh, that was something rancid, but that was fair on wet dog,
Well,
smelly sock. That was not nice.
Wet gym bag.
wet
Yeah,
gym bag.
basically a sweaty male gym bag. That's what.
That one was.
Yeah. But considering now, I'll drink it
So
because I
what are you-
don't get that
What are you getting on
funky-
this one then?
smell anymore on taste. There's a cherry taste.
Mm-hmm.
Nice cherry.
It's natural cherry.
And I'm getting like those crabtree apple crabtree thingies.
Oh, crab apples.
Yeah, crab apples. You know, the little round
Yeah.
fucking things to pick off the tree.
Yep.
Used to have them when I was a kid, and used to be in our school. Used to have them, 2 of them in our school.
Crabapple tree.
Yeah, they were great. I get a little bit of that, but yeah, like you say, it's real. It's not dried fruit. Well, there is the dried typical raisins and sultanas and that lovely dark chocolate. You know, it's like a old gold rum and raisin.
Ooh.
But it's not quite.
Not with the rum and the raisin, but the sultanas and
there's a quirky fruit salad element.
Yeah. And then all those lovely fresh berries. Yeah, I like it.
Smells like kiwi fruit.
It's one of those ones you have to let it sit on your palate. You can't just swallow it down. You need to just let it sit there and completely envelop the taste buds and yep. You're looking at the other Glen Scotia side.
And that mouthfeel, it's beautifully warming.
But not overwarming, just nice and subtle. Yep.
And it's smooth, it's velvety.
Yes, velvety.
It's glorious.
It's pretty damn good.
This is why we like Campbeltown.
Yeah.
That's got a real wet, funky smell to it now.
I've done a Scotty.
And you've put 4 drops?
4 drops in
That's
there,
all
even
I
though
put
there's
in.
quite a bit of whiskey still there.
Yeah. I gave you a good pour because I know you like this one.
I can smell wet, funky smell now.
Yeah, it's a more funk in there now.
A little bit more of the ethanol and spice.
There's a real wet, funky smell.
But yeah, more of the funk on the nose.
Yeah. Definitely funky town.
Funky, wet, funky town.
Oh, and it's just softened everything off on the palate.
Mm-hmm. I got more citrus and a lot smoother on the palate, but it's not thin.
Put the rest of my normal dose
Yeah,
of
put
water
the-
in. Let's see how that goes.
A lot more citrus. Yeah, it's a lot more fresher. Yeah, the end of the tongue on the top has got a nice little warming tingle.
Mm.
And a real spicy smack in the face when I had mine in the water.
Yep.
Getting a little less of the fruit and just a little more of that overall sort of caramelized sweetness.
Yeah.
Like the fruit, there's still fruit there, but it's more like a
It's dialed back.
caramelized
Yeah,
citrus.
yeah. That's exactly what I'm getting at. It's a lot more.
Oh, like candied orange or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a lot more citrusy. But the funk comes through more now on
Oh
the
yeah,
nose.
very much so. Very funky wet smell.
I like it.
You like your funky wet smells.
No, I just like this whiskey. I like Campbeltown. I mean, everything that comes out of Campbeltown is good shit. So I can understand back in the 1800s when this was the shit. I can imagine
Why it was the
why
shit.
it was
Yeah,
the shit.
absolutely.
Yeah. And these guys had a ton, like Scotch is being built on illegal distilling. They had a shitload of illegal distills down in Campbeltown. And a lot of them got turned into real distilleries, and this was one of them. Yep. Still around to this day.
Thank God for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cheesecake's coming.
It's good, isn't it?
Yes.
Would you like some more?
Well, I still got a little bit in there.
Would you like some more?
Just put a drop in there.
Yeah.
Just a drop.
Just a drop.
Just a drop.
So, how much are you going to pay for it?
I'm saying close to probably maybe $140.
140? Okay.
I'm going to stick with that sort of 120 ballpark.
120?
I'm thinking it's closer to that.
Okay. Well, grab yours and chop it in half.
Pardon? $70?
I know, right?
What?
I know, right? Yeah. $70, mate.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I told you.
$70.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of left him a little bit stumped by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, $70.
I'm super fucking happy.
Yeah, $70-80 you'll find it for.
For a cheap.
Well, it's
I'm being
not
Well,
honest.
it's
cheap.
an NAS.
It's an NAS, but it's their level entry. So it's their base spirit. But what they've done for their base NAS, for that money, hell yeah.
Well, most people, as they don't do a cask finish as their entry level. It's either a malt or a blend.
Yep, 46%, non-chill
This is a
filtered.
46, non-chill filtered, and a PX finish to boot.
I think we left someone gobsmacked.
Yep, and well, like you said, want this on the shelf? I said, yes, this will be on the shelf. Don't worry about that.
Guess what I'm ordering for the shop?
Yeah, there's a couple places online. Yeah, $70, 70 smackaroos.
Wowzers.
Yep. So now that you know that, what are you going to give it out of 10?
Price unknown, I would give that 9. But knowing the price, that's a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just fucking ridiculously good value.
Yeah, the first time I tried it, like we said a bit earlier.
Yeah.
The first time I tried, I went, holy shit, that's some good sherry cask. Straight up. And I'd heard in around the traps that this was pretty good. People were saying, oh, that double cask, that is good. I mean, I'd heard about the Victoriana and I got that and went, that's good. I mean, this is how NAS should be done. This stuff's amazing for what you get. So what are you giving it?
I'm going to say a 9.5.
9.5. I'm a little bit biased because I love Glen Scotia, and $70 for this is 9 3/4 for me all day, every day. This is, yeah, I'm not.
This is a good whiskey to sit around a fire and just happily drink.
Oh, this is good whiskey anytime, anywhere, anyhow. I don't care. For $70.
Desk whiskey,
Yep, this is desk whiskey. This
pool
is,
whiskey, beach whiskey.
This is breakfast whiskey. This
Breakfast
is,
whiskey.
yeah, evening whiskey, nightcap whiskey. Walking down the street, whiskey.
Yeah, I think you might get a little bit excuse me,
Sneaky
sir,
hip flask
but-
whiskey.
Yeah, this is good whiskey.
But you sort of can't drink that down the street.
Hip flask with trouble.
Yeah.
Nah, this is, yeah. Great presentation, great all around. I think I've left you a little bit gobsmacked. Yeah.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Jesus.
I mean, can think of what the other whiskies that
I
I have
am
to pay $70
just-
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it's cheaper than a Glenmo 10, for starters.
Yeah.
Glenfiddich,
Cheaper than a Glenfiddich 12.
Glenlivet, all those level entry ones, and what are you getting out of this? Exactly. And for a little distillery, that's pretty impressive stuff.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. And it only gets better from there on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we'll don't worry about that. We'll definitely be exploring some more from Glen Scotia and Campbeltown. That is for sure, because I'm a fan. So yeah, if you never tried any Campbeltown or Glen Scotias, or if you have and you don't have this on your shelf, highly recommend the Glen Scotia Double Cask. It's one that I hope is going to be around for a long time in the future, and it doesn't change because this is banging whiskey for the price. That's for
Shit, yes.
Shit, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. There you go. So until next time, grab some of this and
Have
a good
Good one. Holy funkin' shit.